Hi everyone, and today I wanna talk about the reason why I bought my E90. That's because my previous car was this E39. I had a 540i and I had some reasons to buy E90 instead my 530i, and today we're gonna talk about this. The main reason why is understandable, by the way, because I had a very good 540i. It was 1999 E39, 4.4 liter M62TU engine with Vanos system. It was stock when I bought it, and I did a very huge job about this car. So I put it into a manual transmission. It was on a single mass flywheel. It was a manual. I installed there the LSD differential from the E32, so it was on manual and it was on LSD. After that I rebuilt it, the whole engine. It was on iron sleeves, and the engine was fully like new. After that I gave it some M package, new headlights, front M bumper, rear M bumper, 65 original style M wheels, 18s. Also I added front steering differential from the M5, and that really did very good job by the steering, and also with the coilover suspension that I also installed in my 540i. It was really drivable car, and I drifted it a lot. It was fun street drift, but I got a very good experience from her, and that was really cool. my whole channel was all about my Ford 540i. I drag raced it, I drifted it, I did a lot of interesting things. I went to time attack, and after 7 years of ownership of this car, I understand that one thing. I built it a really good car, a really fast car, a really interesting car. It had a brilliant exhaust system, it was cheap, it had burbles. And that was unbelievable cool car. The only reason why I hated it, it was her weight. It is a really heavy car. And on that note, I understood that this might be the end, because my requirements for this car were such that only 3 Series would made it for life, and this is the reason. So I needed car with short wheelbase and lightweight. So I cannot make the E39 with shorter wheelbase, and I could make it lighter, but it wouldn't be the street car. So I had to make some carbon fiber, maybe hood or bumpers carbon fiber, lightweight, doors maybe, but I think it's ridiculous, it's stupid to make the E39. It's not about that. This car is not about going this way. So I understood that I have to just sell this car and buy something else. And in the end, I understood that I have only 2 ways. So I really thought about buying some car for daily drive. I really thought about the X5, E53 or E70, and to buy a second BMW, maybe E30 or E36 for such sporty things. But I understood there one really things that matter. I drive really rarely, so on the week I can take the car once or twice, and so I have no time to build this car. I have no time to even if it's ready, this car, I have no time to take it for some event or something else. So I understood that I should have one car that will fit all my requirements. So here it is, my 90 that I bought, and I really have huge plans on this car. It's all in stock, and I understand that I have really hard and long job and hard job and really long way to make this car even just as fast as my 540 was, as reliable as my 540 was, even because this car is 2011 and my E39 was 1999. Because on my E39 I changed all that I could change. The engine bay all was changed, the suspension, I made some repairs on E39 also. And yeah, I understand that this car is only 200,000 kilometers on the odo, and it's really more reliable than the old 20-year-old E39. I think I should make some work on the engine to be sure that this car will be as reliable as I want. As I mentioned, my E39 was on manual, was on LSD, and here it is, the stock automatic transmission. Here the LSD also is stock, it's opened, and this, even only this, will be some job to do. But returning to my E90, why I bought it, even exactly this E90. On my E39 I also had one issue that I didn't tell you. It was the grip. It was rear-wheel drive, as understandable, and I had issues with launch on drag races, also because the car was heavy, and on really sticky tires, as I put it here, also I had no grip because it was heavy car, and that was really big disappointment, because the car was really powerful, and I just can't realize on the drag strip because of this wheel spin. So I understood that I have to buy 4-wheel drive car to make it fast on the drag strip and on the time attack. So my E90 is 4-wheel drive, and also I can just delete this X-Drive by deleting the 65 fuse, and in the summer I just drive it like this, with deleted X-Drive by fuse delete. And this is brilliant, so I can drift it when it will be on manual and with LSD, and I can go drag race to make it fast on a drag strip or on time attack. And the main reason why I bought it, I have sunroof here. This is all about. I had sunroof on my E30 and I had sunroof on my E36 Coupe, and this is my third 3 Series in my ownership with sunroof also, and this is really matters. And on this note, I think it's time to end. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe. This car will be really interesting to you, and this is just the start of the project, and I think in future we will have very interesting things with this car to do. We have much job to do, and that's why you should subscribe and put likes. This is how we live now. I'm just going home from the garage, and you can hear it. It's every day, and today it's I'm seeing 5th rocket attack siren. Just this is how it's just all is about.